Toyota is about to drop a $12,000 pickup truck that exposes every overpriced model on the market and proves working people never needed to spend $60,000 to $80,000 for real capability. If you've been priced out of the truck market because every new pickup now demands luxury car money just to do basic work, the Hilux Champ is the answer you've been waiting for. While competitors keep piling on heated seats and massive touchscreens that inflate prices, Toyota stripped this truck down to pure functionality and real capability that matches pickups costing 5 times more. Endless configuration options. Here's the part nobody expected. The Hilux Champ isn't just another pickup trying to squeeze into an already crowded segment. Toyota built this truck differently. Most versions roll out as standard pickups with cargo beds. Nothing unusual there, but then comes the chassis cab variant. And that's where things get serious. Anyone running a small business knows the problem. You need specialized equipment but can't justify spending $70,000 on a one-size-fits-all truck that only does half of what you actually need. This configuration ships as a 70% complete vehicle. The remaining 30% is yours to finish based on what your business truly requires. Food truck operations running late hours covered. Ice cream businesses expanding into new neighborhoods done. Private ambulance services looking to cut fleet costs handled. Firefighting equipment for rural communities on tight budgets. Absolutely. Toyota has already partnered with more than 100 aftermarket companies in Thailand, showing just how flexible this platform really is. Every configuration imaginable appeared at launch. Mobile medical units, commercial delivery vehicles, utility service trucks, everything. North America is getting the same treatment, meaning hundreds of local companies are about to jump into the customization game. The possibilities stretch as far as imagination allows. But endless configurations mean nothing if the truck can't actually handle the load you're putting on it. Payload and towing capacity. Ask any contractor about their biggest headache, and you'll hear the same answer. Jobs keep getting bigger, but truck beds keep shrinking. Compact pickups today come with one major limitation: those pathetic 4.5-foot beds. Try fitting a standard sheet of plywood flat in a Maverick. You can't. Need to haul an 8-foot ladder without it sticking out the back? Forget it. The Hyundai Santa Cruz delivers the same frustration. Every unibody pretender pretending to be a real truck forces compromises that working people simply can't afford. The Hilux Champ fixes this immediately. Even the standard wheelbase version stretches to 5.9 feet, already beating every compact competitor without trying. Mid-size trucks usually offer 5-foot beds, maybe 6 if you're lucky. The Hilux Champ goes straight past that. Then comes the long wheelbase version. 7.6 feet of usable cargo space. Let that sink in. 7.6 feet in a compact segment truck. Full-size pickups are the only trucks left offering 8-foot beds, and even those are becoming rare. Everything else on the market falls short by a mile. Maximum payload reaches 2,646 pounds. That number crushes every mid-size truck available and matches what many full-size models deliver. Towing capacity hits 5,500 pounds, once again leaving the Maverick, Santa Cruz, and Ridgeline far behind. These aren't marketing numbers on a spec sheet. This is real-world capability that completely changes what's possible at this price point. Of course, payload and towing figures don't matter much if the platform underneath can't handle real punishment. Body-on-frame chassis. The Maverick and Santa Cruz entered the segment promising affordability. They delivered on price but compromised on construction. Both ride on unibody platforms borrowed from crossovers, the Escape and Tucson to be exact. That approach works fine for weekend errands and light-duty hauling. But the Hilux Champ takes a completely different path. Body-on-frame construction, identical to what underpins the legendary Hilux, the same ladder-frame chassis that's been conquering deserts, jungles, and war zones for decades now supports this compact version. Same suspension philosophy, same structural integrity, same unbreakable reputation. Anyone who's bottomed out on rough terrain or felt their truck flex over uneven ground understands why this matters. Crossover-based platforms weren't engineered for punishment. They were designed for smooth pavement and occasional gravel. Up front, double wishbone suspension handles steering and impacts. In the rear, a solid axle with leaf springs does the heavy lifting. Drum brakes on the rear keep costs down without sacrificing stopping power for the intended workload. Every component serves a purpose. Durability first, complexity nowhere. This platform lives in territory occupied by mid-size and full-size trucks, not crossover-based pretenders. The Hilux Champ brings real truck DNA back to a segment that forgot what working trucks are supposed to be. That proven foundation sets the stage, but the powertrain options are what make this truck usable day in and day out. Hybrid powertrain. Launch models in Southeast Asia shipped with 3 engine options: a 2.0-liter gas engine, a larger 2.7-liter gas engine, and a 2.4-liter turbo diesel. Simple, proven, and built for reliability over flash. North American versions will take a slightly different approach. Base models will stick with straightforward gasoline engines to keep entry prices as low as possible. Rising fuel costs are crushing small business margins. Every dollar spent at the pump is a dollar not invested in growth, hiring, or new equipment. That's exactly why Toyota is introducing a hybrid powertrain. One that delivers strong fuel. One that delivers strong fuel efficiency without sacrificing the capability working people rely on. Toyota hasn't released final specs yet, but based on the company's hybrid track record, expectations are high. Fuel economy numbers should blow conventional gas-only competitors away. Toyota's hybrid tech isn't just about efficiency. It boosts low-end torque, which matters most for hauling and towing, while keeping the system simple. Fewer moving parts than traditional gas engines means strong reliability. Performance should land right in line with existing compact pickups, while consuming far less fuel in real-world use. That combination of capability and efficiency is about to become the new baseline for the segment. All of that creates massive value, but none of it matters if the price puts it out of reach. Pricing, this is the number that makes every other automaker nervous. Base chassis cab versions start at roughly $12,000. That's not a typo. $12,000 for a genuine body-on-frame Toyota truck. For that price, you're getting a foundation to build exactly what your business needs. No wasted features, no inflated tech packages, just a proven chassis, a reliable powertrain, and endless customization through Toyota's approved upfitters. Complete pickup configurations cost more, but still land thousands below anything else offering similar capability. The price gap is so large that competitors can't close it without completely rethinking their business models. U.S. production is expected to launch next year, assuming Toyota establishes manufacturing stateside to avoid import complications. Mississippi and Alabama plants are leading candidates, offering capacity and proximity to work truck-heavy markets. Look at what $60,000 and $80,000 trucks actually deliver. Leather seats, massive screens, ambient lighting, heated and cooled everything. Features that add zero value to someone who needs a truck to work. The Hilux Champ removes every unnecessary element and focuses purely on function. $12,000. Delivers capability that matches trucks costing 5 or 6 times more. The Hilux Champ represents everything the truck market forgot. Real capability at a price working people can actually afford. Body-on-frame construction borrowed from the legendary Hilux. Cargo bed stretching up to 7.6 feet. Payload numbers that crush mid-size competitors. Endless configurations through Toyota's upfitter network. All starting at $12,000. While other manufacturers push trucks deeper into luxury territory, Toyota went the opposite direction and built a legitimate work machine. When U.S. production begins next year, the Hilux Champ is going to prove that. $60,000 to $80,000 price tags were never necessary. But Toyota isn't the only automaker bringing affordability back. Nissan is preparing a slightly more expensive, but larger and more capable workhorse that's set to redefine the midsize segment. You can check that out in our next video. Strong towing and payload, solid off-road potential, a spacious cabin, and an attractive base price of just $22,000.